is up, metalheads and non-metalheads alike? This is the Everblack Underground. We talk about music, mostly music. This is another installment of bands I've discovered, where I talk about 4 bands I've discovered, 3 of which that I liked, 1 of which that I didn't like. The reason I do that is because just because I don't like them doesn't mean you won't like them. And my tastes are different, so it's not really me saying that this band's garbage or whatever. It's just me saying that, hey, I didn't really care for this, maybe you will. So let's get right into it. First band we're going to talk about tonight is a band called Suicidal Ideation, which is a solo project by a person named Keita. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I am American, so if I don't pronounce things correctly, I do apologize. This band is from Japan. I have no idea when they formed, but they are currently active. They are black metal, and they have 2 albums, Devotion to Nihilism and Unconscious Suffering. We're going to talk about Unconscious Suffering, a beautiful dark album, starting out straight away with brooding ominous piano intro. Honestly, I love that part. The guitar can venture into some weird unsettling territory in some of the tracks. The choice to switch between screaming and singing adds to what sounds like desperation in the music, in my opinion. The music has moments where it switches between harsh sounds and extreme speeds to a more melancholy and slow sound, only to switch back after it's taken this break. The piano plays through the album, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm a pianist myself. I love piano music. And of course, my favorite song of this album is the only one I don't know how to read since it is in Japanese. So I'm going to give you guys a little sample of that right now. Check it out. The next album we're going to talk about from them is Devotion to Nihilism, which is the second album. This album uses the same style of introduction with the piano stuff, but we have a large array of instruments. So it's not just piano. It is very beautifully dark, though. This album just sounds more desperate in every possible way, honestly. I can't really explain it, but there's so much more tension throughout the music. It also has its moments of disorientation, and I think it's more effective here than in the last album. This album is honestly so good. If you have time, I highly suggest you check out the full album. I honestly like every single song on this album, but I'm just going to give you a little sample of the title track. So the second band we're going to talk about is a band called Madalena. They are a band from Italy, formed in 2017 to present. They are doom metal. Their lyrical themes are of occult, ancient religions, folklore, and esotericism. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. They have one album called La Vecchia Religion, and it has 8 tracks on it. And I'm just gonna go right into talking about them. Madalena sonically sounds more traditional than what I normally talk about on this channel, so a little more old school metal, I would say. I don't understand any of the lyrics, given it is all Italian, but these guys definitely pack a punch. The musicianship is solid, vocals are good, and it all blends together really well. It can at times feel a little stale, especially if you listen to this style of music more often. For me, I don't really listen to doom that often, so it didn't get that stale for me, but I can see how it could get a little stale for some, since some parts do follow more tried and true sound and progression. So it's just pretty standard, but it doesn't mean it's not good. It is very good. But But for me, this can come as much needed break from the harsh and extreme styles that I do so often listen to. I would, excuse me, I would start with the title track on this one, since I feel the rest of the album really builds off of that song. If you enjoy it, go ahead and check out more. This band is really good. We're going to talk about the third band now. This is a band that I've been jamming for weeks now, so I highly suggest you check them out. A band called Sleepers. They're from Buffalo, New York. They formed last year, 2019. They're currently ongoing. They are a deathcore band, so maybe not everyone's cup of tea. Their only album out right now, which has 7 tracks, is called Black Cloud. They are a solid, heavy band. I really like what they got in this album. A very doom and gloom sound, if you will, and of course that little intro track has such a nasty breakdown. If you like hardcore and deathcore styles, this album is sick. Every song on this album is disgusting in all the best ways. It honestly kind of reminds me of Body Snatcher, if I'm going to be honest, which is not a bad thing. It was really hard to pick just one song here, but I'd say check out Pipe Bomb, mostly because it's one of the better songs, but not the best in my opinion. That way, if you want to check out more, I'm not showing you all they got, and you'll be pleasantly surprised, I promise. Please check these guys out, they are so good. Until the moment I cease to be, taste the anguish in the air. Can you feel the pain and despair, buried under my own dead weight? How much more can I take? How much more can I take? How much more can I take? And now we're going to talk about the fourth band. So this is the band that I did not care for very much. This band is called Mr. Peroxide. They are from the UK. They are black death metal. Their only album is an EP called Mr. Peroxide with 5 tracks on it. And they are an interesting band, to say the least. I'm honestly not sure what to make of these guys. I discovered that they've taken all their social media down. All I have is the album on YouTube now. I just think this stuff is a little too sloppy for my taste. I can appreciate what they're going for, and for a black metal band, they do use quite a few core tropes such as breakdowns in their music to pretty good effect. I just am of the opinion that if you're going to do breakdowns, then the rest of the music has to be solid, clean, and crisp. I actually hear some Amir in some of their music as well, especially tracks like Bleach. I'm just not sure the sonic blend here really works with the sloppiness of the recordings. The hip-hop thing they do on the last track is really awkward, to be honest. I'd say maybe check out Bleach, see if you like it and dive in a bit more. I'll have the YouTube link of their album in the description. Hey, so I actually was just editing my video just now, and I realized that I was able to find Mr. Peroxide again. They're on a different Bandcamp than I originally found them on, but they do exist. I still can't find that original album or demo or EP. I think it was an EP. I still can't find the original EP on their Bandcamp. However, they do have a new EP called The End, it looks like. Honestly, I just listened over it. It's still more of the same kind of stuff. I like the direction he's going. I think if he cleaned up some of his musicianship and maybe got a different vocalist, so it seems like it's only one person, it's a solo project, I think this is actually be pretty good. But I just it's not my thing. I don't like it as it is currently. I think it could be very good. That's all I'm gonna say about it. If anything, we'll check out the track "The End," which is the title track on the EP. And yeah. So, like and subscribe, share this video, please. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. And if there's any bands that you liked on this list, let me know. If there's any songs you liked, let me know. If there's any bands you want me to check out, let me know. I'm gonna try to do more of these. And yeah, so stay heavy.